Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our mid-monthlies for September. And this will be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. And as always, keep an open mind, take what resonates as it resonates with you. Knight of Swords, we'll see if it pops back up. Watch all your signs to get all the messages that may pertain to you. This special will only be running for the rest of the Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups actually, for the rest of September. And after that it's done. And please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And thank you to everyone who has. So let's see what's going on for Capricorn. I feel like you're not getting your way with something because of delays or because it wasn't what you hoped for. We'll see if they pop back out in the reading. I'm using the Tarot of the Dream Enchantress for the main deck, and I'm using the Secret Tarot, the mini version, to clarify. What's going on for Capricorn for the rest of September 2021? What's going on for Capricorn for the rest of September 2021? There we go. Three of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Five of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords in the past, Two of Cups in the near future, the Devil in how you see yourself, Ace of Pentacles in your environment, Death card in hopes and fears, and the Wheel of Fortune in the outcome. Bottom of the deck, the Queen of Pentacles. So that could be your energy. It's Taurus for the Capricorn energy. Or it's a focus on another earth sign, or whether that's their sun, their moon, or their rising. Or this is making long-term plans, long-term goals, looking at what has value in your life, looking at where you want to invest. King of Swords under that. Current situation, the Three of Pentacles. You seem to be part of a team that is working, right? It's going well. This is collaboration. This is everyone's on the same page. Everyone's doing their part. There's a friendly energy here, right? It's mutual support. It's working towards a common goal. The challenge is the Six of Swords. So it could be that the challenge is moving something forward. So whether it is moving a friendship situation into something more, or it's progression when it comes to career, moving towards something more, something better, something more stable. It's advancement, right? So you're hoping to be kind of lifted from one team to then be above it, so some sort of a managerial position type thing. The challenge is leaving for some of you. So I don't know if someone's leaving the team and that's a challenge for you, or again, something that was working quite well between you and another person, or you and a group of people. Something's happening where it's changing. Something is leaving, someone is leaving or detaching from this. The reason for everything is the Page of Pentacles. An offer, a conversation at the bottom of everything. So maybe you're being promoted, you're receiving news of advancement, and you're leaving the team, and maybe not everyone's happy about that. Or again, this is someone that someone else is getting and they're leaving. In the past, the Page of Swords. Yeah, so whatever is going on, you recently found out about it. There was a contract involved. This is truth being revealed. And it's not, it's not great, right? With the Page of Swords, it can be delivered in a blunt way. It can be delivered kind of in a tactless way. But it is the truth, right? Could also be where someone's revealing that they're holding back or pulling out of a situation. Crowning you, Five of Cups. So you're feeling left out, you're feeling a loss. There was an emotional attachment to this person or this situation, because it's showing up as the Five of Cups. So you're feeling the loss more deeply on an emotional level than anything else. This could also be where you see something as unfinished business. Maybe you work with this person and you had a breakup, right? The Page of Swords. You had a breakup or you had a separation or whatever the case may be. So whether you work together, your finances are together, or you live together, I don't know. But then there was that separation, there was that distance, there was that break. But you still see some unfinished business there. Because then we have the Two of Cups. This could be a conversation around how someone feels, what someone wants, an invitation, maybe to be more than friends, an invitation to be more than co-workers, an invitation to heal something, to pick up where you left off, to get back together. But it could also be a platonic situation. So we're going to clarify and see where you just agree, okay, we're just going to be friends, or we're just going to work together and kind of, yeah, get along, but nothing more, or something like that. In how you see yourself, we have the Devil. I feel like you see yourself as a little bit stuck to this situation. You don't really want to let it go. There's a little bit of obsession going on as well. I'm out of coffee. Where you feel like your hands are tied while you wait for someone else's decision. You could also be struggling with the fact that you don't have full control in the situation. In the environment, we do have the Ace of Pentacles. So whatever was on offer, whatever the conversation was with that Page of Pentacles that initiated all of this, the offer is being made now. It's formal, it's here, it's the contract, it's a ring, it's whatever it is. It's something concrete, it's something real. You can touch it, feel it, read it, see it, whatever. In the hopes and fears, we have the Death card. Scorpio energy, but the hope is for a resurrection, if the Death card is a hope. And the fear is that it's really done. Again, we're going to clarify. In the outcome, we do have the Wheel of Fortune. And again, it can be something coming back around, something being resurrected, giving it another go. But it can also be a completion and ending. So number 10, right? And moving away from something. Moving on, moving out. Let's do some clarifying here. What is the Three of Pentacles and the current situation? Oh, wait, oh man. Two of them went on the floor. Five of Cups flipped over. Let me see what I can get from the floor. Oh, of course they went all the way under the table. Okay, I think I got them. They're so tiny. Okay, so what was on the floor was the Devil and the Five of Pentacles reversed. I feel like someone's a lot more willing to open up. Someone's a lot more willing to relinquish control. I feel like it's you. If that was a point of contention in the past when it comes to this situation. Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands, and the Empress. This is where someone's not letting go of something or someone because they view this person as the one. Or someone's not letting go of a situation or an offer or an opportunity because they view it as the best thing for them. And there's going to be conversation with that Eight of Wands. Let's keep clarifying here. What is the Six of Swords as the challenge? The World card, yeah. Distance. Someone's distancing themselves from a situation emotionally, mentally, they physically are walking away, moving away from it. A challenge is a move. You have to move, or they have to move, whatever the case may be. But it's also, how do I bring something back around? What's the Page of Pentacles in the foundation as the reason for everything? The Ten of Swords. Yeah, there was an ending. There was a breakup. Several breakups. Queen of Swords, yeah. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but also an offer made, taken, and then it just does not work out. And the more times you try, Five of Cups energy, the more times you try, the more it just gets a little nasty, a little bitter. Someone has been bitter about this, maybe you, maybe the other person, maybe both of you. And I feel like you are trying to open up, are trying to release the bitterness to see if you can kind of, how do you still feel about it? But there was a lot of history here, and I feel like it just went bad every time. To the point where someone's completely detached with the Queen of Swords. I mean, look at how long that sword is. You can't even get close to this one. They'll cut your head off if you even try. Page of Swords in the past. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, there was conflict. There was things said that you can't really take back. There was impulsive actions. There was, people taking their toys and leaving and then coming back, and just trouble communicating. Someone wasn't opening up. Someone was trying to force a conversation, or someone was trying to push for answers, to push for an action or something like that. What's this Two of Cups in the near future here? Seven of Swords. The Hierophant. And the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is shying away. I don't care how I feel. A conversation might have been tried and blocked. Might have been something fun, it might have been something flirty, something just said in the spur of the moment, but it didn't go anywhere. The other person didn't pick up on it, or chose not to, rather. They didn't respond the same playful way. They didn't flirt back. It was just blocked, right? And so I feel like with the Two of Cups there, even though there's still feelings here, with the Seven of Swords, you're like, I'm not going to have this conversation about commitment, because actually with the Nine of Pentacles, they're just not looking at me. They're not looking at me like that. So I'm not even going to have the conversation, because I already know what they're going to say. But you're really struggling to release it. I mean, you're really struggling to release it, because it feels to you, there's a control thing here, I have to say. There's like, I should be able to get what I want here, or feeling like you should have more control over the situation than you do, but you can't really control another person, right? You're trying to be respectful, and you're trying to maintain boundaries and respect boundaries, but you are struggling a little bit. The Ace of Pentacles in the environment. The Queen of Pentacles again. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Two of Swords. This is where you're like, okay, never mind. I'm going to invest in myself. I'm going to take this pentacle and invest it somewhere else. Whether you're, I feel like it's in yourself, though. In yourself, your own business, your look, your health. Because with the Two of Swords, you're not looking for anything else at the minute. Not interested in anything else at the minute, because again, you saw this as the one. And for some of you, it could be looking for a place to move to. And that's what you're investing in. What's the Death card in hopes and fears? 10 of Wands. Yeah, I mean, 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. It's a burden for you to let this go. King of Swords. It's a burden for you to let this go. We have the King of Swords here again. Because you still feel like there's still something there. There's still unfinished business. But with the Knight, with the King of Swords, sorry, you're trying to, again, respect someone's rules and detach yourself from it. What's this Wheel of Fortune in the outcome? The Page of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles again. And the 8 of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles. Focusing on your money, focusing on your work, your career. And the 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Never mind then. Chariot. So Cancer energy, sorry. Water sign energy. Moving on, moving forward. I feel like if it's with love, Capricorn, let's clarify here. If it's a love situation, I feel like there's been a long history. There's a long history between you and this person. And I feel like it took you a while, but then you finally got to see this person as the one for you. However, because there's been conflict, there's been miscommunication, there's been no communication, there's been detachment, there's been cold energy. Right? That's in the past. That's how you got to see this person as the one, because you kept coming back. You kept coming back to this. And you see with the 3 of Pentacles there twice, you either still see this person every day, you work together, or you live together. There's a more friendly, if I can speak, friendly energy to the connection. Because it's like we work well together as friends, or we work well together as roommates, housemates, whatever. We work well together as part of a team. So there's no reason to stop that. Let's just do that, right? There's a change happening, something coming from a distance, something coming back, someone moving away, someone detaching. There's something happening, coming in or going out, that creates distance. Or it makes you realize that the distance is about to become permanent, right? Whether it's detachment or it's someone moving or something like that. The 2 of Cups, because it's clarified by the 7 of Swords, I feel like this is a conversation that is not going to be had. Because it's a conversation around commitment that you want to have. But when you look at this person, and even when you look at this person, they have their back. They don't consider the possibility anymore. They don't see this as a possibility, as, you know, trying again with you or a commitment with you. They don't see it as a possibility. Whenever you try to bring up the topic or see, you know, feel it out, they detach, they turn their back, as evidenced in how you see things and how you communicate. Again, this is conversation. This is just throwing things out there to see what happens. They don't get picked up. They don't get responded to. They don't respond in the same way. They don't flirt back. They always put up a boundary. They closed off because they have their back to it. So if it's a conversation, I feel like for the most part you're choosing not to have it with the 7 of Swords. You're trying to figure out if they want a different commitment. You're trying to figure out if they're going towards another commitment or a different commitment with 7 of Swords without asking them directly. Because you don't want to hear no, basically. And you feel like you will. And if I'm going to be honest, you probably will. I'm seeing you investing in yourself, looking for a place to live, looking for another job. I feel like you also want to distance yourself from this if it's not going to work out in that way. And in the outcome, There could be a new job. There could be a new living situation that you're moving towards. Actually moving. But it's just detaching yourself from this and solely focusing on your money, your worth, your career, your living situation. Okay, so this is an acceptance that something is not going to go beyond friendship or being co-workers again, if it's, because I feel like it's something that already has a lot of history there. It's up to you to decide if you want to have that conversation or choose not even to have the conversation because you already know what the answer is going to be. It's up to you if you actually want to hear that answer or kind of trust what you know and move on. Because something happens. Like I say, there's something coming in that changes the dynamic. All of a sudden, the collaboration is faulty. Someone's investing less time, energy, effort. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's the situation I'm picking up on in terms of love, because there's a lot of history there. I'm not seeing this. Could be vice versa, where you're kind of hung up on someone and you're seeing them walk away and you're seeing them get into another commitment. And you're like, okay, well, I just kind of have to accept this. It is what it is. I'm just going to focus on myself and focus on my business for the time being. And kind of distance myself from this. If this is in a work sense, there's a change in the dynamic. There's a change in the team. Whether it's you being promoted, you being, advanced somewhere or another. There's a victory here. It impacts the team. But for you, it's great, right? The issue that I see here is maybe you're being made a supervisor or a manager of that team, or people feel like you've been there less time than other people, so why are you getting promoted? There's something where the friendship, the emotional connections within the team and within the work environment are tense. They're tensing up. This could also be a situation where they're telling you that you're going to get promoted. They're telling you that they're going to change your contract, make it permanent, add more hours, add more money, more responsibility, whatever. You have to keep it to yourself for the time being. You can't tell the team. Because again, there could be a situation where someone might feel like, well, that's not fair. Why is Capricorn getting that? I've been here longer. Well, yeah, but you haven't been doing the work, right? Or you haven't been doing the work at the level that Capricorn is doing the work. So I feel like for the time being, they're telling you the commitment is coming, the contract is coming, you just kind of have to keep it to yourself for now. There might be some tension in the team or the people you're working with because of jealousy, because of how much money you're getting. I don't know if that's getting out or something, or how much power you're being given. But in your environment, you're like, okay, well, I'm going to block that out because that's not my problem. And I'm going to focus on this new opportunity that is being offered to me, because this is something that will bring me long-term stability and long-term prosperity. You're hoping that this isn't going to affect your relationship with the people that you work with, but it is what it is at the end of the day. But this is also an energy of, I feel like you're being taken from one place to another. You could just be leaving the team, and then people have a problem with the fact that you're leaving the team because you were an important part of it. But you have this other opportunity, whether it's within the same dynamic or within the same company or it's external to that. You have this other opportunity that's amazing. You could be feeling guilty because you're leaving this team that you're getting along with, but it's lacking. So you're getting along with the team and you work well together, but you're at a 3 of Pentacles. So you're like, I want to grow, I want to advance, and I don't feel like that's going to happen here. I feel like I'm being held back. So either way, you're going to, hold on, I'm about to be kicked out of my own chair. Yeah, that's happening. Okay. We're going to finish this standing. You're about to, yep. Thanks, Harvey. Sure, you can have Mama's chair, no problem. I'll stand. Don't hurt yourself. That's fine. Jesus. Yeah, there's a really amazing business opportunity coming in for you, Capricorn, that inevitably will change the dynamic of the team that you're part of now, or the people that you work with now. There's a level of secrecy, so you need to keep it to yourself for a little while. Or again, there's one of them where you're being promoted and someone's going to have a problem with it. And it's like, we don't want to deal with that until it's done. And it's official. And then they're just going to have to deal with their own problems. Something like that. But it's an amazing opportunity. It comes with a change, a big change. Because you have the World. You have quite a few 10s in the reading. And the Ace of Pentacles twice. So whether this is within your current company, but it's just a complete change, so you've been temp and now you're going to be permanent, or you're a contractor and they're going to make you permanent, not only making you permanent, but they're also advancing you, something like that, right? Where someone feels like, that should have been me, but you've been doing the work. Or it's something just external to that company altogether. That's just amazing. You could have been scouted for this directly. They come to you. You're not looking for this with that 2 of Swords there. But they're like, we're impressed with your work. We love what you're doing. This is what we're offering you. And then the guilt comes in because, well, I get along so well with the people I work with, but I feel like I'm not going to advance here. Because I've been trying and it's just not been happening. Either way, Capricorn, this is pretty amazing. I mean, you're going to have to do what's best for you at the end of the day. But I see career change. Well, not change. Changes with career. There's advancement. There's big changes when it comes to how you work, how you make money. It's growth. It's great. I'm seeing moving for a lot of you. When it comes to old love, or something where you feel like there's still something there, I feel like that person's walking away. That person's jumping into another commitment. And it's up to you to decide if you actually want to have the conversation of how you still feel. Or if it's just a case of, okay, well, I might as well let them go, find another place to live, or focus on my work, focus on something else. But either way, I feel like you're being released from a place of stagnation where you thought it was okay, but you were kind of having to make do with what you had. And here's this amazing something else coming in, and you're making some changes, Capricorn, so that's good. Okay, so you're gonna have to let me know, because it's a bunch of different scenarios that I'm picking up on here, so you're gonna have to let me know which one applies to you, and how it makes sense to you. But listen, this could be vice versa, where you're moving on and someone from the past is trying to have a conversation with you and you're not having it. This could be vice versa. Because I'm seeing you empowered here. You're in charge. You're calling the shots. You're in control. And you see yourself as in control with 2 devil cards in your position. And you're in a take no prisoners attitude. Like, I'm done waiting. I'm done investing in things that don't pay off. I don't care what it is. I don't care who it is. I'm moving towards this new thing. So that's pretty cool. So I'll leave it there, Capricorn. Be sure to watch all your signs. and make the most of the month, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.